Our peeps, what's up, everybody? I'm Dan. This is Sam. New location, same great show. This is Beard Advice Live. We are coming to you video and audio from a phone, which I do understand when I don't use my plug-in mic because I have a guest, a co-host, a beautiful showpiece.
You said guest.
I know. I
Rude.
You didn't let me keep going. I realized I said guest, and I turned it into a catalog of excellence for you. But I know it makes it sound like I have a lisp or something silly. It's just good content, guys. Welcome. We are here. Sam, how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm in Florida, so I'm happy.
Favorite place on earth. So the idea of this show, you guys, is that we give beard advice. People send in entries. There is a description. There is a pinned comment in the chat. All you got to do is send an email to beardadvicelive@gmail.com, and we'll have you on the show next week for free. It can be about trimming, styling, growth, health, anything. And we take any type of questions you guys want our advice on, meaning Sam, myself, the community, send on in. But tonight, to give you guys a little bit of extra, we will be talking about our Disney vacation. Now, people are like, oh, vacation. It's like, it's still a workcation for me. I'm always
working.
Yeah, I'm always working. So, but I enjoy it. But just so you guys know, don't think that I'm over here like, oh, let's take the. Doesn't happen for me. But we're going to talk about Disney. We're going to talk about the meetup from last night, the community meetup, and whatever else the heck you guys want to talk about. And so we're excited to see you. Any additional topics, Sam C?
No.
Airbnb versus staying on property, all that kind of stuff. So shout out to everybody coming in. Andrew, Lo, Luke, Rick, Mike L. What up, Mike? All that early squad that's out there. If you guys could, on your way in, hit the thumbs up if you appreciate this stream. And if you appreciate, oh yeah, forgot about that.
Oh, so did I.
If you appreciate us taking a little bit of family time and vacation rest time to hang out with you guys, consider sharing this out. It's not our normal show, but I do think we'll enjoy it. All right, Sam, do the two rockers on screen though. You gotta slide over a little bit.
This way. It doesn't like me.
It doesn't like you.
What's that do?
Yay! You got anything here?
You're such a dork.
No? What about this? Oh, just kidding. It's the ring figure. Gotcha. All right. Let me see. Let me see if we got anything else in here. To it. I did. Some people are like, oh my gosh. Okay. And yeah, I do see that there is some wicked weather up there. I don't know if my parents are here. They're leaving at like 2 a.m. But Jacob from Jacked Up lives actually in northern Michigan by my parents. And he just messaged that the tornado sirens are going off. So Jacob, if you're listening, stay safe. And yeah, be good. Nope, I didn't just scream when you said hello. Wasn't paying attention to my phone. Hello, Erica. Too funny. What's up, Phil? And hey, also real quick, guys, I appreciate everybody that checked out my video today. I appreciate unique and kind comments like Phil had and many of you guys. Oh yeah, we are opposite. That's freaky deaky.
What?
So see the screen up here?
Oh.
I know.
Weird.
I know. It's opposites. So, but
what are we at home? I'm on this side. No, this side.
I don't know. I just know it's opposite. So if you guys have not caught today's video, please do. I'm sure we can talk about the topic today if you guys would like, but check out the video. It would be greatly appreciated. It's backwards. I wonder if I can flip it. That could be a thing. No. Or wait, maybe let's see here. Ooh, oh, mirror my camera? All right, we might get real crazy on you guys. We'll see if that did. Oh, there we go. That's better.
What do you mean?
We're good now.
Oh.
I flipped it.
Okay.
Flipped it, reversed it, put my thing down.
Am I always on this side?
I sit on this side of you.
I know,
always.
we're sitting on the right side, but I'm on this side on the screen.
When you view it?
Yeah. Oh, throw me
But
off.
but I like because I can do the comment correctly now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Got your place sandbagged? No, it should miss us. Yeah. Oh no, Mike got it. Okay. And what's up, man? What's up? Coffinated Goth says it's been a long time since I joined a live. Over a year now. Good to be back, dude.
Nice.
Glad to have you back. Thank you for checking it out. Oh my gosh, Donnie, I'm gonna star that comment. We're gonna have a discussion. Oh, I love Donnie so much. Okay, yeah, tornadoes, floodwater. Be careful, guys. Be careful out there.
Gosh.
We've heard that there's crazy weather. Matthew, you might have some weather too. So Matthew, you be careful. Everybody, stay safe on all that stuff. All right. Okay, Sam, make the heart hand.
How do you make the heart hand?
I'm not good
Can
at
I make it the millennial way?
That's pretty good. Oh, she loves me. Thank you, Corey, or he loves me. One of the two.
He loves me.
He does. All right. Got me with the ring finger. See?
I don't think it was the ring finger.
Oh, it was. Go to the replay. Yeah. It's convincing. Left Michigan, got to Indiana. Oh, you're not there. Never mind. You're good. Arkansas has it too.
God.
Tennessee has it too.
So many tornadoes.
Major flooding. Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
Guess we just have to.
That'll do it.
Does Florida ever get tornadoes or no?
Not that I've heard of.
Okay.
Cam says, and he just joined, I believe, found from Reddit, and then joined on Monday for the first time.
Oh,
and he
that's cool.
said he's in the Midwest in the power line industry. Had some gnarly work today in Moorhead. Dude, the ice in April, crazy. Crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Okay. Oh, yeah, she got the bookies on. All right, let me see. They said our the shirts. Right, yeah.
My new Bucky shirt.
Yes. I talked about it on Monday. The love of Bucky. Okay. Oh, yes. We've been getting them, especially on the hurricane bands. Oh, geez.
Where do you go?
What happens?
Where do you go?
What happens when a hurricane and a tornado have a baby? What does that make? What does that make?
Is that a water
A tornado?
cyclone?
Yeah. Don't get me started on those. Y'all just have to take a longer vacay. Yeah.
Darn.
Oh, man.
Rats.
Guess we got to stay. Okay, so the tornadoes come off of the hurricanes.
Oh.
Interesting. Small ones, but they spawn from severe thunderstorms and during. Okay. So it's like a combo. Like you only get it when it's like party time. All right. Interesting.
Nope.
Texas to Chicago. Oh, you're driving through the weather? Oh my goodness.
Been there, done that.
Dude, we drove from Michigan to Texas and had to avoid tornadoes all the way down.
Back.
Was it back? Yeah. And yeah, Little Rock, all that stuff. Power's back on. Goodness gracious. Oh, that is where the Sharknadoes happen, is Florida. That makes sense. That is true. True North, we're gonna hit all on that. Yeah, I didn't wear a hat. Sam was, I don't know if she put on any, I literally can't tell, but Sam was like, I'm gonna go no makeup. I was like, I'll go no hat and a beard knot.
I did my eyebrows.
Okay, there you go.
That's it.
There you go. You always look beautiful to me. I legit can't tell if you have makeup on or not.
This is the man who opened the shower curtain, and I was like, no, like, don't look at me. I'm wearing a shower cap. And he's like, I didn't even know you were wearing one. That's just unobservant.
Or it's selectively observant. Well, all right, let's get this party. It's too early. It's too early for that kind of talk. So yes. Okay. He only sees your heart. Yeah, that's exactly, Sarah. Exactly. So yes. It's wisdom. It's called love. There we go. Loved your video today. Can't wait for the conversation. Yeah, thank you. Again, if you guys could go check out that video from today after the show, leave a comment, give your thoughts. I do appreciate it.
Listen.
Hey, you open this door. That wasn't me. I don't go anywhere near that. But hey, that's all her here. He's a dead coffin. Okay. Outside of that, we did have, and we'll give you a little bit, just kind of a recap and a little bit of a rundown of vacay so far. So to begin with, our first day, and we are in Florida at an Airbnb community. So there's like
Airbnb community.
There's like a community pool. We have our own little pool.
It's like a Airbnb resort.
Yeah, it's really nice, really nice. But we got here the next morning. We got up early and we hit Epcot.
Yep.
Epcot. And what are some of our like highlights rides at Epcot?
In Epcot, we love Remy's, the Ratatouille ride.
What's up, Chief?
Frozen. We did Soarin' for the first time.
Yeah.
Normally we do Test Track. It's closed. Gosh, what else do we do? The Nemo ride.
We did like the Imagination one.
Oh, the
that was
Figment
cute.
ride.
Figment. Yep.
I don't know. I just love Epcot though. It's so fun.
Yeah, Sean, we are in Kissimmee. Yep, exactly. And it's really nice. Really nice. One day we will own one of these. Yeah, we will own one of these. That was the cute ride with Violet.
Oh, the one Spaceship Earth. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Inside the Manic said that was his favorite ride.
Okay, interesting.
Epcot's
my favorite. It's our favorite too. We really like it.
Okay, I want to go on Guardians the next time we're there.
Yeah.
It was insanely busy. It was like right after we got in, right at opening, it was already at like a 75-minute wait, and we can't do that with the kids. That's just not even possible. So we went on the other rides, but I have heard nothing but amazing things about it.
Yeah.
Especially like the soundtrack. Every time you ride it, it's a different song.
And Guardians has always had the best soundtrack.
The best.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I really want to ride it next time.
Yeah, so we for sure will do that one. We don't drink, and so that wasn't anything for us, but we do love the Mexican food there.
We do love to eat.
Yeah, so Mexican food was really, really good. And some people will judge us on this one, but our favorite food, like one of our favorite foods in Disney, is the food court at Art of Animation. So we actually park at Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
We take the
Skyliner
from the picture right here over to Epcot. We get in the back, get Remy, amazing. And then we go to lunch on the Skyliner to Art of Animation. And then we go back and kind of leave from there. Some years we come back to Epcot.
Yeah.
But we really, really, really like it. And so Erica said, how was Soarin'? Probably the coolest ride I've ever been on.
Wow.
Yeah, I really think so.
That's saying a lot.
I loved it. I love cultures. I love seeing different like monuments and geographical locations. I loved the smells a lot. I was obsessed with the smells. I really did. I loved just how immersive it was. And we have not done Pandora. We know, is that what it's called? Avatar, Flight of Avatar.
Flight of Passage.
Oh yeah, Flight of Passage. We haven't done that yet.
We thought about doing it.
We will.
Then we did it.
Yeah. So, but Soarin', this was our first time, was fantastic. Soarin'
was cool. The kids all really liked it too. That was our first time going on it as a family.
And Sean said, and he lives here, he said, Guardians is my favorite ride of all time.
I've heard that from several people, that it's just a really amazing ride.
All right. Sean says, message me. I'll tell you how not to wait. Okay.
You break in?
Yeah, right. Sam's pretty Disney knowledgeable, but we're always open to learning. Always open.
Stay at the resorts and be first in line.
Nice, Mad Jack. Congrats on the new laptop. And we're going to get to Magic Kingdom. Yeah, we for sure will. Think someday as you grow, you may get a mobile studio because you never miss a show. So people like talk about that. I actually am very conscious of this, and I like having a normal person show. Like, I don't ever want to be some, like, I got to be the highest level technology and quality. Like, I'm just a dude. We're just a couple. We're just talking about stuff. So for me, it's not, like, that's not a priority of mine. I actually like being normal. Like, I don't ever want to feel like I'm, like.
I would like a beauty light here, though.
Okay. All right. We'll see what I'll do. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. All right, guys, we're going park by park, guys. We're gonna get there. I promise.
I also feel like with Soarin', I feel like they should make like its counterpart and do an ocean diving sort of.
Yeah,
ride.
we think Soarin' 2 would be amazing.
Like not Soren like diving.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Right, diving. And Baker says, love Disney. Yeah, and so I I always feel the need to say this, but I like kind of talking about this topic, is anytime I do this, right, I have 90 whatever thousand people that follow. I'm always going to get comments on stuff. And Disney has become politicized. And so a lot of people are like, I posted like happy thing guys, like I boycott Disney. I'm like, cool. Wasn't asking like thoughts and feelings. And again, to each their own. Whatever you guys value is entirely up to you. We don't really care about that stuff one way or another. Do we agree with some stuff Disney does and stands for? No. But I don't know if we agree entirely with
Anybody.
business, yeah, or anyone out there. But if you come to Disney, it's just different. It's the little things are just better than literally everywhere else. Like I know people are like, I love Busch Gardens. I love this for this ride and Universal and this. Like those are all super cool and super fun. Disney does the experience better than everywhere.
Yeah.
In the world that we've been to.
Disney's just like immersive.
Yes.
Like, when you're at Disney, like the world doesn't exist outside of that. You're just there.
And it's not like you're at like an amusement park. When you go into like Pandora, the Avatar world at Disney, you're there. Like you don't see normal life at all. And it's their customer service. It's their so we got nachos. And I had chicken, and I paid extra for the beef to get double protein. You guys know me. And
it was double mash.
All that too. But it came out, and it just had chicken. So I brought it up there. I was like, hey, no big deal, but the beef was missing. Where's the beef? Can I have just a side of beef? And they were like, oh, honey, keep that. We're going to make you a brand new one with both of them. And I was like, that's awesome. Most restaurants in the entire world are just going to give you the side that was missing. And it's like that everywhere we go. And we value that. It's very, very, very fun. We enjoy it. Our kids, like the look on Violet's face this whole trip has been unbelievable.
So she is the perfect age for Disney right now. And it's so sweet.
Yeah, Donald, I was just talking about this. Pandora at night is beautiful. They close at 6 right now. So there is no night.
There's no night.
We went back.
We were one of the last ones out of the park, like just waiting, and there was no darkness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so interesting. Corey says, I love the more personal and down-to-earth feel of the phone stream. You guys are amazing people. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did he say something funny there? Oh, no, we're good. Okay. All right. Love the money Disney makes me. Hey, do your thing. Yep, absolutely. Is Stitch virtual experience? I don't know that one. Yeah, I don't know that one.
Have not ever heard of that.
Interesting. We're planning our first Disney trip with our daughter. I would love to hear whatever tips you have for taking a 2-year-old.
Ooh.
All right, first off, and then you give all the real tips.
Okay.
And I'll piggyback. But the first thing is, don't listen to people that are negative Nancy's and discourage you because they're like, they won't even remember it. Guess what? You can go for yourself.
Right.
Guess what? You can go for pictures and memories. And guess what? The kids do enjoy it at that age. They downright love it. Will they remember it? I don't know, but I bet their soul does. So don't listen to those negative Nellies. We had so many people tell us that when we went with our kids at a young age. They're like, you're wasting money. They won't even know. Like, no. Enjoy it. But tips with a 2-year-old. What do you got?
Bring a stroller. Quadruple the snacks that you think that you will need. Bring things to entertain them while you're standing in line. Plan your day meticulously. I'm talking from the time that you get up to which rides you're riding in order to what time you're eating lunch at every park that you go to. And it sounds like a lot, and it sounds like very anti-vacation, but people who wing it at Disney aren't doing it the right way.
And they stress.
You cannot.
And their family breaks down.
Yes.
It's too hot. It was 90 in pure sun today.
It was just like, plan your day accordingly. Take breaks. What we like to do, and what we did when the kids were younger, is we are there at rope drop in the morning. Yeah. We stay for 4 hours. We go back to the hotel and take a break, let the kids rest or swim or eat lunch at the resort, and then go back in the afternoon and ride more rides. There's less people there. People are there in the middle of the day, the hottest part of the day, and that's not fun for anybody.
And somebody said bring lots of snacks. Yes. A lot of people don't realize you can bring drinks and food into Disney with you. We have like fanny packs and a purse or like a backpack that's just loaded with snacks.
All 3 kids have their own like fanny pack or backpack that has their own snacks that they can bring in line with them. And then we have like snacks in the backpack, snacks in a tiny cooler.
Yep.
There's snacks everywhere.
Everywhere. You will never have too many. So do that. Sean, how long will you be down here? I can get you into Busch Gardens or SeaWorld. So tomorrow's our last real Florida day. We'll get up early on Friday and start our trek back.
Next time.
Yeah, next time for sure. I really would love to pick your brain. And then if you have any hookups, I would love that. But tomorrow we're doing Disney Springs and just chilling out. Yeah, thank you, Chief. I appreciate that. It's a magic time for the kids.
It truly is.
It truly is. Maddox gets great things out of it, who's turning 10 in a week. Jax at 8 years old gets a ton out of it. And Violet, it was just, oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And by the way, the little cutie you see on the picture, she has been, you guys know our challenges with Violet and her stubbornness and attitude and blah, 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 blah. She's been phenomenal. Absolutely amazing little princess.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
This trip's just so cute.
What's up, Black Manor? So bummed you weren't able to make the meetup. We'll talk all about it. You guys will live vicariously through the stories. So yes. But Florida, it could have been Florida man. Michigan man refuses to leave park until he sees Pandora at night. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Rainbow, I'm so sorry, man. Aww. Jeez. Father-in-law. Wow. Man, I'm so sorry, dude. Ugh. Thunder at home. Okay. Keep us posted, Gigi. Keep us posted. All right. Oh, dude. Renee, that's hilarious. The Bugs Life show. It was one of the most traumatic experiences for our kids, too. Yeah. They don't do it anymore, Sam said.
No, it's closed.
Yeah.
Dunzo.
Okay. Disney amazing. It's Sam's favorite place on earth.
It really is. Like the day that we were at Epcot, I just couldn't stop smiling because that's just my absolute favorite place in the whole entire world.
JB says, is it weird that I use snack rule every day, even not at a theme park? Dude.
Snacks everywhere.
JB, it drives us crazy that people leave the house without a water in hand. It drives us crazy. Sam always has a protein bar, always has a granola bar. Like, you got to have stuff.
I get hangry.
Oh, we're pumped for Epic World.
Oh, yeah.
Pumped. Yep, absolutely.
It looks so cool.
They're making a Disney Vegas resort hotel casino. That's the first I've heard of that.
I've not heard of that either.
Yeah.
Is that real?
That's the first I've heard of that.
I feel like it's very anti-Disney, Vegas.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So that extraterrestrial ride, I never went until I went with Sam. So I'm new to all this. Yeah, new to all this.
Wait. The ET ride?
Is that Universal?
The ET ride is at Universal.
But it's extraterrestrial ride? Maybe not exactly ET. What's up, Brian? We're going to talk about the meetup in just a bit here. First, I'd like to thank the Academy. All right, so we did... First day was Epcot. Second day was Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
I will say that's my least favorite park, personally. There's not a lot of highlights for me there, but this picture is a life keeper for me.
That was the guy that did all our pictures. This is so good.
So cool. So cool. So Magic Kingdom, some highlights there.
The Seven Dwarfs ride, we all love that. That was Vi's first real roller coaster, so that was a fun little thing that she got to check off the list. And then she just kept asking, ride after ride, is this one a roller coaster? Is this one a big one? Is there a big drop? She's a roller coaster junkie now. Wants to go on all of the big rides. Wanted to go on Tron. Wouldn't allow it.
Vi's main character energy. That's her whole life.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the main character everywhere. No matter who we talk to, she's the main character. People probably got that feel at the meetup because she is so cute. Okay, so the ride was the Alien Escape.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Toy Story Shooter is still at Hollywood Studios, and then they have. That's the really good one, the Buzz Lightyear.
That's the new one.
Then they do have one at Magic Kingdom. It sucks.
They're closing it and redoing it.
Good. It was
think
not
this
great.
Summer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
just old.
Ooh, we did get the orange Dole Whip swirl, or the orange swirl with the vanilla.
The orange Dole Whip is the prime Dole Whip.
Mixed with the vanilla. So good. Stitch closed in 2016. Dang. Wow. That's way back. Wow. So that was that day. There's not much more to that.
No, it's just tons of people, tons of rides.
Yeah.
Hot as heck.
Not the biggest fan of Magic Kingdom. We'll skip that next year.
I like Magic Kingdom. It's good every couple years,
Yeah.
I feel like. Because I really like, seeing the castle and the princesses and stuff like that.
Yeah. We are doing just Disney Springs and then like our Airbnb pool tomorrow.
Yeah.
Probably get some food, maybe hit some gluten-free beignets, Mickey waffles, that type of stuff. So, yeah. And then yesterday we did the pool all day. I had my Dr. Nick stream during the day. And then we had the meetup. Mm-hmm. And the meetup was fantastic. We probably had, how many we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And
that was like an early picture.
Yeah, too. Yeah. We missed some people, of course, but probably up to 20 different beards, and then so many beautiful wives and fiancés and girlfriends and family members. My parents were there. So, yeah, just an absolutely awesome time. What was because you had a different vantage point and view, and you're not at all the meetups. What was your takeaway and thoughts or any highlights? Anybody super stand out to you or anything from the meetup?
I love meetups because I love putting actual people to like online pictures.
Right.
It's so hard to like JB came up to me and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey." Like JB, I was like, "Oh God, yes, that is you." Like, because online is so different than in person.
Yeah.
And so like putting actual people to like your online names is so I don't know, it's just like a good feeling.
Yeah. All right, pause real quick on those thoughts. Baker, he's got to run. I did not. I just checked the emails and I don't have an entry from you and they're all cleared. So unless there was a spam, which is possible, okay, that one, I don't know why that one went to spam, but I got that one. No, I do not have one for you, Baker. So make sure you check the email that you sent it to, because there is not one right now. So check that out. But again, no, I do not have your entry. But if you send it, I'll get you in next week for sure. And if you guys were at the meetup, drop a comment and check it out. Sean, this meet, yeah. And I know life gets busy and stuff, but guys, the meetups, I always post. We talk about it on stream for like months ahead of time. I post on my personal Facebook, my Instagram, and then especially my Facebook group. Yeah, especially my Facebook group. What's up, Mike? So yeah, I'm the JB that was there. Yes. All right, something with my email. Yeah, keep sending in. I'm Amber. If we ever get to meet, we got that, Amber. Yeah. So we met, and we had so many amazing people here. There were 2 dogs that were the star of the show.
Oh yes.
Kane and Duke. They were service dogs, and so it was awesome. Yeah, Josh. Next week, man, we got you covered. We got to meet Chelsea. We got to meet Christopher. Mm-hmm. So cool. So nice. We got to meet Brian. We got to meet, or I've known JB, but you got to meet JB. And yeah, 2 awesome dogs. We got to meet Justin and his family, and then their son. What was his name? Gunner. He immediately became like best friends with Maddox and Jax. Like immediately hit it off. So that was really cool. I got to see Mark again. I got to meet Florida man Eric. That was freaking cool. I got to see Donnie, my dude. I'll tell you that in a second here. Greg with 2 G's, the bearded alchemist. And then we got to meet frickin' Frack, a.k.a.
Oh my gosh,
Terry and Bob. Oh, my. And I didn't get enough chance to talk with them. It's just hard when there's a meetup and then trying to make sure I'm talking with everybody and hanging out. So I apologize.
Well, I talked with them, and I have officially adopted them into my family because they're the most wonderful people in the whole world. Oh my gosh.
I told them, I said, we are adopting you. And they said, too late. We already adopted you. And they made us gluten-free cookies, no bakes and chocolate chips. Sam's hooked.
I ate like 5 before we went to the park, and then I got a stomachache because I had too much sugar. But I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
It was so good.
She ate too many today. It got her sick. But they were just the kindest hearted people, just so amazing. Everybody there. Like, I will be honest, and I even said this at the meetup, normally there's a weirdo or two, and it usually is involved with too much alcohol, like just to be straight up honest. And oh yeah, her cookies are unbelievable, like professional. But what was better was their like kindness, like truly.
Mm-hmm.
And normally there's someone who drinks too much and gets a little bit out of hand or a little bit weird or a little bit this, that. Literally, you guys, zero weirdness there at all. At all. Like zero. It was so cool. Yeah, it was so cool. She's saying something for your birthday. Jay.
Oh my god.
That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. So yeah, it was just a really good meetup. We just talk about literally anything and everything random.
Yeah.
We talked about gators a lot. Talked about weather. We talked about travel. We talked about the beard industry, beard products. A couple of newer beard companies were there and passed out samples. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. And so, yeah. Oh, dude, don't. He said, Josh said I would have to ride a scooter because of my spina bifida, especially going places. Absolutely not, man. We had every year we have people in wheelchairs. Beard Alchemist brought his service dogs. And not only did nobody think anything of it, they were the stars of the show. That was the coolest part. He also had a walking cane. Violet looked at that walking cane for probably a half an hour because of how cool it was. Yeah. And Chelsea says, I enjoyed the fact that nobody there was ignored. Usually when you hit a meetup, there's nobody to talk to. I take that very seriously. I try to be very conscious of everybody being included and involved and part of the conversations. I'm not perfect. It can get away from me, but I do like that. Yeah. We talked about soccer. Yeah. Yep. There's Greg. So, Greg, number one, you need a new picture. Your beard's way bigger. Greg, I also feel like you've lost weight since this picture. Like your face seemed a lot thinner. And Greg posted today, he singed his beard.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was doing some burning in a barrel. Got a little bit too close. He hit up Ryder, my buddy, who gave him a barber recommendation in Orlando.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
How funny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not funny for you, but like funny that you're able to contact Ryder and get it figured out.
Are your meetups usually in Orlando? We normally do one a year in Orlando. We will next year as well, usually spring break. But I do meetups in Flint, Michigan. I do we just had the option for people to come hang out in New York City. I'll be in San Antonio for a expo. So just stay tuned and we'll have so much to go over. Tina says, I have to be in a scooter for long distance walking as well, and I walk with a cane. I know how you feel, but I don't want to miss anything just because I have issues. See, Tina, I hung out with you. No concept of any of that. Like, all I know is that you are just an amazing human. Mm-hmm. That's all I don't think I've ever said anything about anybody walking or any ability or disability or anything like that. It doesn't even cross my mind, like at all. He said, it isn't horrible, but need to get cleaned up. There you go.
That's good, at least.
Seattle, Canada soon. Canada, no. Seattle, maybe one day.
We're slowly progressing more west.
Yeah.
With the kids, so it's just like we got to take it one state at a time.
Yeah. Josh says it's about pride. Hey, man, you gotta set that aside. I think if you open that and stop. The day I stopped caring about what others thought of me, it was the greatest weight off of my shoulder of all time. And Sam has lived with me for 14 years. I really don't care what people think of me.
No.
And it's the greatest feeling ever. The second you realize that, man, it's so much better. And I know I can't relate to what you're going through, but I can relate to going to really big business meetings and being the only person there with a t-shirt on and a hat. I can relate to like all these other like odd situations of having a huge beard where no one else has any facial hair. And I just don't care. Like, I literally don't care. If they walk away like, oh my God, he wore tennis shoes. Yes, I did. Absolutely. So if you can set that aside, I promise you it will be the best weight off of your shoulders.
And you have a lot of fun if you come.
Exactly, especially in these meetups. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what type of life you live. Everybody felt equal and amazing there. There's no like, probably me, because I talk, like, I feel like not the burden, but it's like I got to talk a lot. But everyone just chimes in. It's all amazing. Yep, it's amazing. No plans right now for a Flint meetup, but we will do some. So stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. We'll be there for sure. Yep. Love that, Dan. Along with not worrying about what other people think, I also like to keep it in mind that you're the only person who can control your emotions. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. I've come a long way on that. I used to get mad a lot easier. I used to be quick to react or violence or whatever you call it.
Violence?
Yeah, there are times. And
not with me.
No, not with her. No, with bozos, you know. But you do have control over that 100%. That actually kind of goes with my video today, where I had a few people that commented. Essentially, there's the summary of the video, you guys, is there's beard product companies that are running ads constantly or just dominating Reddit and literally saying everyone else is lying, everybody sucks, we are the best, and then making their own lies about their products and their all this stuff. So I just kind of ranted about a bad marketing approach. I had several people that were like, finally someone said it. Thank you so much for making this video. Everyone's thought this, but no one's had the cojones to say it. And of course, people are in the video, or the companies that it was intended for got the video, the word back to them, and they're posting about it today. I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it, but they're posting back. And then someone's like, is this us? Or is that sound?
No.
Oh, it's outside.
Somebody
okay.
Outside.
Sounded like a speaker. That was weird. And people again were like, thank you for not worrying about, like, I just don't care. Like, you're posting a story about me making a video saying don't be a crappy business, and you want to double down. It just doesn't matter to me. That's not going to stop me. If anything, it's just going to make me do another video on it. So just stop worrying about what people think. It really makes a big difference. Yeah, it really, really, really does. So yeah. Awesome, Sean. Greg says, it was awesome. Everyone had a great time. Violet was hilarious. I don't even know any of the big lines she had last night, but she's a trip. Do you remember anything that she did or said?
She said you needed to get a nose ring. She loved the dogs. No.
Oh, yeah, I got Donnie. Donnie, you still out there? Donnie, drop a comment. I'll go into detail on the story. If you're not here, then I'll just go short with it. And Brian, who was there, he said, I gave up caring about what people think of me. I'm awkward, but that's in the writing. All love. You aren't awkward to me. Or maybe you're saying it was only on that one. So the San Antonio trip, I will be on the Beard Octane schedule, but I'll see what we can do. Yeah, I'll see what we can do. And Erica says, I was intimidated to meet Dan and Sam and everyone. However, I'm so grateful I did because they become some of my closest friends. Facts. Y'all are so close yet so far. I know, Ryder. I was asking him.
Ryder, why weren't you here?
I know. I was like, how many hours are you away? Like, that's my guy right there, you know? So, yeah, come on, man.
Romance.
Yeah, no, we're just buddies. That's it. And Chelsea said, I just enjoyed meeting you guys. It's different when you talk to people on the internet versus in person. I was nervous, but I also have a hard time meeting new people. See?
I get nervous and I struggle like talking to people too, like people that I don't know.
See, I don't.
So if I was awkward, sorry.
But I didn't see anybody being nervous though. It didn't come across as nervous.
You don't even know what nervous is. So
no, I don't. not really. So yes. And Leo, exactly. He said, you didn't say who they were, but they recognized themselves anyway. Exactly. I didn't even give any like hard like hints at who they were. And I just did a story a half an hour ago or so and was like, hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. Like if you're making stories about that video, because I can give you a list of 20 companies that know that video is not about them because they don't do marketing like that. So yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Here we go, Donnie. All right. So this was the story here from Miss Violet at the meetup. So Donnie is a super cool dude. Like you just have to call it like it is. Like even if you didn't know Donnie, if he was walking through Disney Springs, you'd be like, that dude's cool.
Yeah.
He just has style. He's got swagger about himself. He's got confidence. He's just a cool dude. And I really do mean that. Not to blow smoke or get him all you know. But Violet like gravitated right towards him. At one point, she lifted his shirt up.
Oh my God, Violet. We're trying to teach her hands to yourself right now.
We are working on it, but she's a people person. She is me in little girl form. Like, she is very outgoing, too outgoing sometimes. But she gets to talking to Donnie, and then next thing I know, Violet comes over to me and goes, Dad, I'm sorry. I go, what? She goes, he's cooler than you. And I go, what? And she goes, he has a nose ring. Can you get a nose ring? And then that was like her whole topic was by this time next year, she needed me to have a nose ring like Donnie. And she just kept going and going and going. And so, yeah, thanks, Donnie. Thanks. Is the nose ring. So, yes. Which one? Odds, Donnie. Oh, yeah, I remember the shirt. Yep. The shirt lift. Yes, exactly. And she full out pulled his shirt up. Like, geez, she is so crazy. So crazy. Okay. Now let's see what else here. Yeah, and if the business is crappy, then give details as to why. Help the business improve. Don't be a troll. Absolutely. And in my video today, I even talked about it. One of the companies it was directed at, I gave them advice. I actually took a long time and wrote paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs and said, I think you actually really care, but here's a perspective that, because everybody knows when you get into a company, you get into your own world and you don't know much else. And I was like, here's a perspective from a content creator. Here's perspective from consumers, just food for thought. All it made them do was go harder on their nonsense. So yeah, yep. You guys will leave 45 minutes from me? Dude, work. Ryder.
Work.
Don't use that excuse when Joe invites you. Oh my gosh. Then Brian says, I too have a hard time talking with people I don't know. It's why I wear t-shirts with things on it, hoping somebody will recognize something, comment or ask, something to break the ice. Nice. Yeah. The beard does that too. The beard breaks the ice a lot of times. All right. Donald said, I've met you several times and you've never lifted my shirt.
Next time.
Yeah. All right. Way to call me out, Donald. Jeez, dude. So my kids will never need to say it to me. I have 3 nose rings. Dang. Father's Day for Dan C. It's actually, Father's Day. I don't know for Dan C, but I don't know. Mother's Day is the same day as my birthday. So, yep, we're going to share that one. Challenge accepted. Exactly, Randy. So that was that. And then today, my parents came down. They went to the meetup and everything. And today was Magic Kingdom, and Disney Springs was yesterday before it. What were the highlights of Magic Kingdom today? Or Animal Kingdom. Sorry, guys. Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. My highlight was when Vi and Jax went on Everest, which is, a huge roller coaster. I don't ride Everest. I did it once, and I will never do it again. But they were both very excited to ride, and they had the time of their lives on it.
Yeah.
That was just really cool.
Jax and Vi loved it. So that was big. Erica says, at the main meetup, Vi, and this was like 2 years ago, Vi thought she was whispering to Sam, Mom, I have to poop, but happened to hear, and she goes, what? Everybody poops. That's a great comeback, Vi. That's so good. So yeah, that was a big highlight.
Yep.
The Lion King show.
That's always so cute.
So amazing for Violet.
River journey, Avatar, boat ride.
Yep. We did the safari twice, the morning and at closing pretty much.
Yep.
It was the first ride we did, and it was near the last ride we did. And so that was really good. Really good. It was hot, though.
It was so hot, especially when we went back.
Yeah. Sam
I don't
reached
do well
her
in
limit.
hot.
Yeah. And I didn't used to, but for whatever reason, I'm fine now.
I think my insides start melting.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. So yeah, that's been the trip so far. It's been absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite, if not our last. So my favorite Florida trip was our last one for Thanksgiving, and then this one I might be beating it as well.
Yeah.
So
it's great.
Yeah.
I think it just as the kids get older and they're less of a hassle and more fun.
For sure.
It just makes the trips much better.
For sure. Where did you eat? We ate at the barbecue.
The
joint.
Flame Tree Barbecue or whatever.
And then we went. Oh yeah.
We got gluten-free churros.
Mm-hmm.
Which
From where?
From Nomad Lounge.
Which we never done. That was fancy.
Never done.
It was nice.
We never have been to any kind of sit-down place at Disney. But I was like, you know what? Everybody raves about these churros because the only churros that they sell there are gluten-free churros. And people are like, these are the best churros ever.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're going to do it this time. And it was hot as heck. So we got to sit down in this like shaded area with, you know, fans overhead or whatnot.
Yeah.
And they were so good.
Yeah. They were delicious.
I'm going to dream about those churros.
Hey, what's up, John Clark? Good to see you, man. They had a vanilla dipping creme, is what he said, and then a spicy chocolate dip. They were both
I didn't
good.
Get spice from it.
I didn't get spice either. They're both good, but the vanilla creme was fantastic.
The vanilla was just like icing.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys are milking. We do every trip like this. We don't ever have a relaxing vacation.
No. What, like, if you're gonna pay this much money to go to Disney, like, you gotta do it.
Yeah. He said, it sounds like you did a month's worth. That's just, but you know our life like normal. That's how we do every day. Yeah, that's how we do every day. We haven't had any Taco Bell here.
Ugh.
Mm-mm. Do you want to get some Taco Bell?
I feel like it's really good here.
I feel like it's better too. Yeah, for sure.
I want Taco Bell.
All right.
I got it.
Maybe we'll cycle back and talk about some of this, but shout out to you guys and thank you for the support on the video today. As I said in the beginning, like, it's just, I was like, it's a safe place. I just want to get this off of my chest. This one, we're staying off property. Next time, we probably will do property.
Yeah.
Just because we won't do that every time, but it's really nice for the perks, such as
getting in early, the transportation, not having to go in your car, eating there. I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah. Downtown Disney. That's Disney Springs now, right? Yeah. Downtown Disney's been gone for a long time. But yeah, it's Disney Springs. Oh, do we prefer? There's perks to both.
So,
if money was no object, staying on property would be better.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
If we could get, you know, a suite every single time, we cannot stay in a normal room. Number one, 5 people don't fit in a normal size hotel room. As much as Disney says, like, oh, here's an extra pull-out bed. Like, where does all your stuff go? On the floor. Like, I cannot live like that.
Yeah.
So if we do anything, we have to, even normal hotels, we have to have something that we have a separate bedroom.
Yeah.
Because I mentally cannot handle being around the kids, like, the whole time during that stay. And so if money wasn't an issue, then of course staying on property, but because an Airbnb is a quarter of the price,
literally, and 4 times as much space. Right.
We're literally in a house now, not just like an apartment or anything like that.
3 bedroom,
as compared to like our room right here would be the size of the same.
Or bigger.
It's hard.
Gluten-free options. So if you do the kiosk at Taco Bell, they actually label everything down below. You just scroll down and they'll give you all the options. Oh, Eric coming in clutch, Florida man. The good Taco Bell's on 192 next to the Twisty Treat.
The Twisty Treat.
We got that last time.
The Twisty Treat.
But we did hear a Crime Junkies episode where a guy like robbed or tried to attack a woman.
It was Delia.
Yeah, Delia. And if you guys are Crime Junkie fans, or what's her show?
God,
the clock.
Show? Counterclock.
Counterclock. Are you pretty impressed I got that? That was pretty good. And she left her phone recording during the whole attack. And so, it was pretty crazy. Yep. Hey, thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. So, great time, guys. Great time. Okay. Beard Advice Live. Let's keep this party going. If you're ever interested in staying at Bonnet Creek, I don't know what that is.
That's affiliated with Disney, right?
I have no idea.
Like one of why does that sound really familiar?
Bye, Jeffrey. Yeah. Love that Dance and Cry. I love those shows. Absolutely. All right. Boom. Shout out to our sponsor tonight. It's at Disney. It's a Wyndham Resort.
Okay, that's what I thought. You got the hookup?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say, we are always open to hookups, but this trip is hookup free. I don't ever ask for things, as you guys know. We had 0 connections on this trip. And
we don't require connections.
No, but normally something we'll find our way into something. This one, it's a resort.
Gosh.
Okay. No, I've never heard of that one. But all right, cool.
I've never looked into it because we are Marriott people, so I don't ever check like other hotel brands for anything.
Right. Pumped for Deadman's order. You should be. Deadman's is unbelievable. Yep, unbelievable. So Command 15 is your discount code for this sponsor. If you guys could, if you don't follow, I haven't asked this in a while, probably a month or two. If you could, give them a follow on Instagram. You don't ever have to buy. You don't ever have to do it. There's no pressure here. If there's any owner in the game, there's a lot of amazing ones, but if there's any owner in the game that's like, do not push our products too hard, do not like act like you're selling our stuff, it's Brian. He's like, that's not my thing. I don't like that approach. And I think that's why we work so well together, is because I don't do that. And so he's amazing, but I do know he would love some Instagram followers if you're not making any purchase or anything like that. So that would be good. Yeah, he had the April Fool's release of hot dog water.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, hot dog water. But with I can't follow them twice. That's true. You can make a different account. Yeah, you can make a different account. But if I got 2 oils from Deadman's, use stripping shampoo. So does Sam. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're at it, since I'm asking you guys for stuff, wrong button here. Let's go ahead and let's do 5 channel memberships to you guys from us. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for all the support and being here, especially a Wednesday night vacation with 140 people in here. Pretty crazy. I know. So shout out to you guys. If you could, I haven't said it in about an hour. See if you hit the thumbs up. If you forgot, consider it. And if you want to share it out with some friends, we're going to have a giveaway too. So thank you guys for all the support. Okay. Amazing carrier blend, medium viscosity. They are unbelievable. They now have a new seasonal scent. Oh man, highest low coming in from Canada. Matched it and did 5 memberships. Thank you, dude. That's so cool. Thank you. If you just got a membership, guys, check out the cool channel exclusive emojis, the logo, your name in green, you beat the slow chat, all that type of stuff. Awesome. But they just released their limited scent of the month, and that is Deadman's Escape. And they'll be back this month. I don't have it with me right now, but Sam will be able to smell it and give you the whole breakdown. But this is blue sage, fir needles, red cedar, oak moss, vetiver, amber, and more. It is a spring cologne.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that was what that would be.
A spring cologne. I did drop a video 2 days ago on this, so you can go check that out. An absolutely amazing spring cologne. So I don't particularly pull out any sage. Now I know you're saying you love sage, and it would be advantageous for me to say, oh, it's all sagey. I didn't get any sage out of it, but that's not to say that it's not there. And hey, what's up, Brenton? Unbelievable. Also, you guys, they now have biotin in gummy form. So for those of you that are like, I can't take pills, I can't do capsules, which I get that a lot, they now have the gummy form. So yes, I have not, Fabio. Nope. So give that a look, you guys. I will give a little bit of a spoiler. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe, Bryant, that Deadman's is Command's Corner on Monday. Command's Corner on Monday. So yes. All right. So if you're allergic to cedar, like allergies with red cedar, would it affect that? Tina, if it's an essential oil, there's a chance it will. Most of the time, no. But if it's an essential oil, there's a chance. I don't think that this is an essential oil one, though. So yeah. How do gummies ship? I've never experienced any problem with that. We actually get a lot of our gummies through the mail.
Yeah. If anything, they might stick together.
Yeah.
Smidge.
Right. All right. Deadman's on Monday, you guys. Put it on the calendar. Be there. Come on now. Come on now. I think I have this one. Oh, it's so good. I'm not even like, some sense I'm like, I hope everybody likes it. It's personal preference. No. Nope. You guys are all going to like it. Yep. All clear. No more sirens. Oh, good. Good, Jacob. I appreciate that. Okay. Jay, I'm going to star your question, and we'll hit that at the halftime show. King homie, same thing. I'm going to star that question. I got you at the question segment. All right, so shout out to Deadmans. They're amazing. I'm going to go in much more detail on Monday. Also, we're going to do a $30 gift card at the end of the show. Stay tuned. It won't be that far from now. It'll be about exactly a half an hour. And yeah, we'll get this bad boy going. Want to get Deadmans on Monday. Vinny P. What up, peeps? Had to roll through, show some love to the legend. Thank you, dude. That always brings a smile to my face. And of course, the always beautiful Sam C.
Thanks.
Hope y'all vacation's going amazing. Much love. Hey, thank you, Vinny. Thank you, dude. I prefer my gummies as one giant clump. Need a little bit extra, just take a bite. Yeah, I prefer other gummies.
Oh my God, you just take a bite.
Yeah, other gummies like that. Like tonight, I'm taking 2 bites. No, just kidding. That's great. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
All right, cedar allergists are associated with pollen, not the smell of the wood. Interesting, Chris. I didn't know that. That makes sense. If you're allergic to cedar, it's probably the pollen.
I didn't know that either.
Interesting. All right, so that one is I knew that, but I wanted to make sure he verified. It is a fragrance blend. If you have an allergy, it will not be to that fragrance. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I've asked this. Last time, but months ago. DNC membership on where? So it's right on YouTube. I'll put a link in the chat. I think I have a link. No. All right. There is a. Let me grab one. There is I hate saying this. Like from the bottom of my heart, I hate saying this. But there is a money symbol where you can become a member on there. YouTube needs to do better on that one. I don't like that. But I'll put a direct link in the chat, you guys. It is $4.99. I do believe Apple has like an Apple tax if you do it on the iPhone. You don't get anything more. I don't get anything more. But Apple charges more. So just consider doing it on your computer or somewhere else. But it just simply supports what we do here and gives you guys a couple cool perks. So thank you. Never expected, never required. I don't have any exclusive giveaways or anything like that. It's just an option that YouTube gives us. What's up, Andrew? It's been great. 18 months. What up, Rob? Oh, yeah, and you do get a free super chat each month, too, for the members, which is really cool. Who has good beard gummies? Right there. Truly, check out Deadman's. Great ones. Outside of that, a lot of companies have gone away from the gummies, so this is going to be one of the ones you can have. All right, you ready to get into the show?
Yep.
Let's do this. All right, Luke. And I think we have 3 today, you guys, so my timing is perfect. Does my beard straightening appear to be going okay? Or do I need to be making adjustments? The first picture is straight out of bed. Number 2 is post-washing before oiling and straightening. Number 3 is post, my first very nervous slight transparency trim. All right, we got that. Like this. There it is. Thank you, Jacob. Okay. Oh, yeah, the stripping wash is I was going to say come closer, but you stay right there, guys. The stripping wash is the best stripping wash I've ever used in beard product history. I don't make definite statements like that, but there is not a stripping wash on the market that outperforms Deadman's. Period. End of story. I have affiliates that have other stripping washes. I highly prefer this one. It's just that good. It's just that good. Love the stripping wash. Yep, once a week. It's fantastic. I use it on my head hair once a week too. All right, let's see, Luke here. The order might be different, but we'll get the concept. Email always switches up the order, guys. All right, here's Mr. Luke, and he says, does my beard straightening appear to be going okay? And he's just learning on this, and so he wants that kind of feedback. What up, Luke?
Ooh, I love your shirt.
Yeah, he has it on all these. All right, awesome. So this is the progression, right? This is with the straightening here. So Luke, love that we're working on this. Love that you're starting to make these adjustments. Now, everyone out there, please listen. Heat in this styling routine is a forever adjusting routine. There's never a destination where you're like, ha, I learned it. I figured it out. The second you think you figured it out, a new variable is going to come in, a new little loop-de-doop, a new little curly Q. Something's going to change and be different with it. So you got to be constantly adjusting. When you first start, the learning curve is even more in something that you have to have a lot of trial and error. So Luke, I love that we're digging into this, digging into the heat. I would say try dialing it back. I think there is a little bit too much heat on that, and you're gonna take a lot of different adjustments. A lot of turn the temperature down, use it for less time. Maybe don't have it as many passes around the beard as long. You're gonna change the direction because one thing I would say to consider is when you have like your beard shape, it goes here and then it does jet in and then goes out again. Now that's very natural because let's say that this actually is a real mayo packet from Chick-fil-A. But let's say that this is a beard straightener. Whether it's a comb and a blow dryer or an actual beard straightener, a lot of guys go here and then they push in right when it gets past the jaw and then they flare it out. Push in and flare it out. And that's exactly what's going on right here is that push goes down on the cheek. Oh, good. And then it pushes in and then it flares out. So we want to work on not pressing as hard on the cheek area. We want to make sure that we stop pushing in on this area and then, oh, get back here. And then also start working on getting the heat from underneath and going away from that dip. That's going to make a really big difference. And just one or two things or both, lower the temperature or don't use it as much on your beard. And we want to bring a little bit of texture. Now, I do think the middle of the road is going to be your best bet right here. I like it more straight than this, but I don't like it as straight as this. There's going to be something between. Your thoughts?
I definitely agree. And I think that it will also help maybe take away what looks to be like transparency or like thinness. Like you see on the first picture, you can't see through it. And then on the second picture, you can. So if you find a good in between to where you can't see through it, but it still looks, purposeful and styled, I think that's your go-to.
100%. And Chris is right. All of us, when we first start using a heated brush, probably go in that same direction. Now I just use the heated brush to smooth the surface. That's a great approach. I use it on my mustache every day. I'll use it on my underlip every day. Even in crazy Florida humidity, I use it. But I also will just go over the edge, and you'd be amazed at just straightening the surface and what that does for you. I think there's something here. So bear with me on this one. But any other thoughts here? Should he trim? Should he make the adjustments first? What are you thinking?
Did he ask you about a trim?
No.
Okay, then no.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
No, I think just figure out the styling and then go from there. Because I think it changes the texture and the shape of your beard once you get your styling down. If you're not styling it to your proper potential, then your beard is a different shape.
Yeah, it's so true. All right, I got some notes down here real quick.
Are you writing a whole paragraph?
Oh, yeah. I'll lose it if I don't. There's some key details that I got to make sure I note when we go through. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. And one thing I held on for too long was adding a blow dryer in my routine. That will give you more volume and less strain. Yeah. And for a lot of people, that is the method. Blow dryer first and then finishing touches with the heated brush. It'll do a big job. So, yeah. I'm taking notes. I'm still trying to get. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice it being too straight at all. I'd tell you, too. This is a beard advice show. So, yeah, I didn't notice that. When you describe the stripping wash as fantastic, what about it is so fantastic? So a stripping wash, number one, if you're only using a gentle, it's going to go in and clarify and cleanse at a level that a gentle wash just can't. It's going to have a higher pH. It's going to have a couple more aggressive ingredients. Now, the part where I say it's fantastic is a lot of stripping washes will do that, but afterwards, it leaves your beard like a bird's nest, where you can tell, like, oh my God, I stripped everything from my beard, and I can't.
Like squeaky clean.
Yeah, I can't even dream of running my fingers through my beard. And it's clean, but then you got a lot of repairing to do. Deadman's will give you all of the clarifying, all the cleansing. I can tell you the pH. I can tell you the ingredients that are active. It's doing its job, but will not leave you feeling, like Sam said, that like, like it's not good. This has the best of all worlds. Just don't use it more than once a week. That would be my advice. And I got to add that too. Goes, okay. Just spots. Just spots or surface. Got it. Not at my normal typing angle. So yeah, okay. Is he using a little butter after heat to pull the shape back together? If not, then might. Yeah, there's so many different areas to have trial and error and tweak. It can make a big difference. Yeah. Which shirt? If you're saying you have the same shirt on in all the pictures. What you talking about, Luke? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else here. Do you not condition? I do. I do condition after a stripping wash. Yep. But I still like to comb before conditioning. And I don't like treating symptoms. I like treating causes. So and I'll explain. If you have to follow a stripping wash with a conditioner because you feel like your beard feels terrible and I need a conditioner to save it, that's not good. You don't want to treat the symptom, treat the cause. With Deadman's, I don't have to use a conditioner after it, but I do like to. And so I think that makes a big difference. All right. Awesome work, Luke. Anything else for our friend?
No.
No? You guys hit that thumbs up. We got almost 150 people in here. You guys are amazing. All right. Tommy K. Wondering if I should trim or grow it out.
Okay.
Now, he did not give anything more. I don't think he's in the chat, so we do not know his goals. So we're going to take this at the surface of what he actually asked.
Okay.
Should I trim or grow it out? All right. Given his face shape, his beard genetics, all that kind of stuff, we're actually going to do a poll once we see.
Okay.
Trim or grow?
Okay.
Boom.
Oh, nice.
All right. So this is Tommy, clearly a younger dude.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly great. I wrote Tommy. Clearly great coverage on the beard. A great shape. I think this fits him well. But the question is, should he's never had it longer than this. Tommy messages me all the time on Instagram for years now. He's never had it longer. Okay. This is actually the longest I've seen it. He normally loses patience and looks too close to the mirror and criticizes too much and then trims it off. Do we think Tommy should test the waters and grow it? Or is it like, no, this is actually the fit. This is the one for you, maintain, which we've said to many people. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
I think it looks great right now. I don't think, sometimes when you see somebody growing a beard out, you're like, give it some time, let it grow out.
Yeah.
I think this suits your face. I think it looks great. But also, if you're questioning it, there's something in your mind that's telling you like, maybe I should. So like, why not? Just do it. If you don't like it, then trim it back.
Agreed. I do think that this fits well. I do actually think there's a chance this might be the best beard for you. But you're so young, dude. We will not know until you grow there. And if you don't like it, you can trim back to this exact point at any time. And the chat is at 97% grow. 97% grow. So yeah, it'll make a big difference. You're gonna make some adjustments, like Leo's saying here. Let your chin catch up to the bottom of your jawline. Absolutely. And you clearly have ridiculous genetics for a beard. That is dense. That is thick at your age. Got a great fade going from the beard to the head hair. Let it grow, man. Yep, let it grow. A lot of you need to change the profile picture, John. Yeah.
All right, everybody go in. Yeah. Change your picture.
Yep. Who did we oh, Rambo. Rambo just changed his picture after saying he didn't know how to. If Rambo figured it out, I know you guys can. Just because he said he didn't know how to do it. I know Greg with 2 G's on the end. He needs to update his picture. RJT needs to update his picture. Cam needs to get a picture. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. And Mike L's right. Always bring in wise thoughts. Grow it out. If you don't like it, you can cut it back. Yep. And Kevin says, I'd like to see every guy grow at least a 6-month beard. I agree. See what it looks like.
Mhm.
See what you're capable of. It's just like I genuinely believe every adult male needs to be punched in the face hard once
Jeez.
in their life at least.
Wow.
I don't like that some people live life not knowing what it's like to get punched in the face.
Wow.
Women, absolutely not. No need for that. We don't need them to go through that passage. Is that equal? I don't care. No, I don't need women to be punched. But I do believe every adult male needs to at least experience saying something wrong and then getting put back in your place. I had more of my fair share of that, yeah, on the receiving end. But I do believe that. And it's a weird sense I can smell when someone hasn't been in a fight.
Oh, yeah. They act a particular way.
Yep. You can tell.
Definitely.
But you also can tell when someone can fight. You can tell when someone's been punched a lot. You can tell when someone has learned, I can't fight.
Yep.
But I know I can't fight, so I'm going to move differently. The worst is when someone's oblivious and they think they can, but they've never. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. So I do believe, though, in literally the same breath, is that guys should grow a beard. Just at least see what they have. Bearded Phoenix says, yes, it's true. Agreed. It's literally true. True. See, I'm not wrong on this one. I'm not wrong. Never thought I'd hear Dan say that, but I know exactly what you mean. It's true. Yep. A bunch of dudes would change their tone after feeling good. It's so true. It does a man good. Yep. It's so true. I got beat up when I was in everything before 22 years old. Yeah. Yep. I've never been punched. Never had. Michael, I will take one for the team, and I will absolutely whap right in the face. Yep. Right in the face. Mm-hmm. Hey, I woke up with my nose on the side of my face once.
Oh.
Yep. Steven says punches himself in the face. That's so good. Yeah. Yep. Like Mike Tyson said, people forgot what it's like to get punched in the face. So true. Dang. All right, Zach, great question. I have your question starred, and we will hit that. Joshua says, so true. I got beat up when I was in the 2nd grade, and ever since then, when I talk, I now back it up. Yep. Don't write a check that your butt can't cash. That's so true. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Tommy. All right, let's go ahead and check out our new pitcher, Bit T. It's supposed to be Big T. That's my bad. I don't know. That's my bad. Sorry, Big. I don't know who's Bit T over there, but man. All right. Line up. Who needs one? Yeah, right. Get in line. Yep, get in line. Oh, yeah. And if anybody acts like they didn't get beat up, I know you never were in a fight because there's nobody undefeated in life that I know of, at least. So, okay. Is my mustache too straight? I like this question because I have seen some mustaches that are too straight, where it's just unnatural. All right. So we'll probably do a poll for this one as well, you guys. Straight up question. I don't know any goals or context. Just, is my mustache too straight?
I forgot about this.
I kid, guys. I kid. Silly Big T. I don't know what Big T was. I was like, just what's a masculine name? Oh, big truck. That's what it was. Big truck.
I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah. So I took this picture on the safari today, and I was like, that looks like a mustache. And we both looked at each other at the same time, and we were like,
that was funny.
We should put this on the show. It actually started. Do you remember where it started?
The aerial ride? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was what is that called?
The King Triton.
No, what's the ride? What's the name of the show? Little Mermaid. So yeah, the Little Mermaid ride. They had Zeus essentially of the water.
King Triton.
Yeah, you guys know what I mean.
King
Zeus of the water, Hydro Zeus as I call him, and he had this big old white beard, and Sam goes, "Time for a transparency trim, am I right?" And I tried to snap a picture, but it was too blurry. Late. Yeah, it was too blurry on that. And I wasn't able to get the picture. So that was supposed to be that one. So yeah, right. Yeah, when your mustache hits the ground, that's a little bit much. Yeah, Cam says, I was pumped. I was looking forward to mustache questions. I spent 4 years as a handlebar fireman. Oh my, I'm sorry. A straight walrus,
Oh
yeah.
gosh.
A ground walrus. A dry walrus. All right. Sorry, Bit T. You're a legend, though. Bit T. Take out. Yeah, okay. No more. Easy, Dan. All right. Jay. Random all white waxy hairs, same length but different texture in my beard. Am I graying? What are these? That would be a gray hair. The feeling of gray hairs are entirely different.
They're like wiry.
They are. They are. And they like to fall out and then just stare at you. Like you can't avoid them.
Fall out?
Mm-hmm. Jay?
Where are they staring at you from?
The sink. My hand.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're aggressive. Jay, that would be a gray hair. Yep. Why is the Miami LAFC on so late?
I don't know, but I hope LAFC kicks their butt.
Is it in LA, Dynamite? That would make sense. The LA games are often like 10:30.
So late.
Stupid. Okay. So you know my secret page. Yeah. So those are gray hairs. Just straight up. They feel so different. What's up? I hope all is well. I decided to buy Scotch Porter. How would you rate them? King Homie, before they got in Target, I would rate them a 10 out of 10.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Dudes and dudettes, most of you are newer to the community, and we're not. Some of you were, but most of you are not here for the Scotch Porter heyday. Scotch
Porter incident.
Oh yeah, so I was their affiliate of the year 1 year, posted about me. They were my leading affiliate for multiple years.
Yes.
For a long time.
Our main income source outside of teaching.
Yeah. They were a massive affiliate for me, you guys. And that is important for what I'm about to say. They got very excited because they accepted an offer to get all of their products in Target. And we were so happy for them. But the day the Target deal actually came true and they were in Target, it was brand new packaging. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That's cool. Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, brand new ingredients, new everything. I tried the conditioner, which is the best of the best when it comes to conditioner back then. And I tried the conditioner, and it wasn't the worst thing that I've ever tried, but it wasn't anything that was good. It was meh. And so everybody was asking me about it. And so I did a video, and I just honestly, I'm still affiliate with them at this point. And I just
Are you really?
At that point. No. At that point, I was an affiliate with them. And in the video, I said all the things like, hey, this is my biggest affiliate, my favorite, but I have an obligation to be honest, and it's not as good. Do I think it's bad? No. Do I think it'll harm your beard? No. Do I think it's great? No. I get a call from their owner or somebody high up, and they're like, hey, Dan, we appreciate the feedback, blah, blah, blah. Could you take the video down? I was like, no, it's a highly asked question. I have to answer it honestly. And they're like, okay, thanks. I'm like, all right, no worries. I then get an email the next day that says, hey, Dan, we just want to let you know, and kudos to them for reaching out. They said, we want to let you know we are switching affiliate platforms, and we are not going to extend an offer to you to come over to the new platform. And so just like that, my biggest affiliate removed, done. And it literally was fine. I don't think I said more than a word or two about it to you. And we moved on. It wasn't sad. I wasn't upset. It didn't change anything that I did. But they did officially drop me as an affiliate once I made a review that said it was not good. So how are they? Not good, in my opinion. Is it bad? No. Oh, yeah. There he is. I like that. There he is. Okay, and it's at LA. Yeah, that's why. Does Sam pluck any grays out of your beard? No, absolutely not. All right, change the profile pic. Okay, we're going to keep an eye out. Where my gray beard and brown hairs meet, they're actually like two different cowlicks. Ooh, yeah, no, yeah. I have, what do you call my little curlies?
Curly cues?
Yep. Is that for keeping critters off the, oh, that makes sense. For the safari to make sure they're not like the ducks and stuff. That like front of it. Yeah, that, I could see that. Okay, let me make sure I got all the new questions here. Is there a Scotch Porter today that nope, there's nothing like the Scotch Porter original conditioner. I don't think
probably going back, it probably wasn't even that good.
I was just gonna say that. I don't think it would stack up today.
No.
That was
like the beginning of the conditioner era.
That was like 7-8 years ago when all of this really started, and it was truly when 90% of beard product companies, which there were nothing compared to what we have today, they didn't have conditioner. And so I don't think that's so funny. I agree. If it came out today, I don't think it would be great. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't think it would be great. So they're okay, but it is the company that quite literally dropped their affiliates that said that they weren't as good of products in just an honest way, rather than a company like Deadman's, where we did have a lot of constructive criticism and feedback. And instead of them being like, screw Dan, screw Sam, we're never working with them again, they listened and they made adjustments and got better and better. Did they do everything I said? No, and no company should. But they went in and found what worked for them and made amazing adjustments. Is there anything wrong with using beard butter and then a heated brush? Yeah, it'll destroy your heated brush. The butter or balm will gunk up and get cooked inside of the heating mechanism. You don't want to use butter or balm before. You can use it after, but I wouldn't recommend it before. You can use a blow dryer, that's fine, but not the heated brush. Did they do the fake bridge collapse during the safari? Nope, I don't think so.
No, they were just like going over super old bridge.
Yeah. But yeah, they didn't really fake you out. The Everest ride fakes you out, and then you go backwards. That was pretty cool. Tried the Caribou brand you reviewed. The best my beard has ever been. Loved it. Oh, good, man. That's a good Canadian brand. Yeah, for sure. I'm personally not a fan of the new Scotch Porter. Yeah, it's just not good. It's worse than what it was before. And like I said, I don't think today would do much more. Street sweeping attachment. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Dual purpose. For sure. They do a lot of cool things, though. Like the chains that they have that you go over. There's like dual purpose to those. It gets things off of the tires that shouldn't carry from one habitat to the other, because they have different habitats there. But the biggest one is it lets the animals know that they're coming too, which is cool. You ever do Winter Summerland mini golf at Disney?
We didn't know there was mini golf until last time we were there at Blizzard Beach. But Dan doesn't like to go mini golfing with the kids because it's frustrating.
Yeah, they're not fun at that. Jay says, man, I watched the Scotch Porter videos and was so excited when Walmart got them, thrilled to try them, and then I lost hope. Ooh. And that's so sad with most of the store products being inferior. How many guys just straight up give up on beard products? But then he found True North. I'm glad you did, man. I'm glad. Okay. I used another Viking company for too long. Yeah. Yep. They used to tilt the bridge. That was part of the ride.
Oh, really?
Wow. Yeah, no, they didn't. We went twice today. They didn't do that.
I don't remember that ever happening.
No. And we've been going for 4 years?
Maddox was 4, so 5.
4 or 5 years? Wow.
It's about to be 10.
Crazy. Double dig over there. Got double mash, double dig, baby. Double mash, double dig. All right, guys and girls, you guys are amazing. Let's go ahead and throw a giveaway from our sponsor today. It is a $30 gift card from Deadman's. Shout out to them, dudes. They are awesome. My first couple attempts at a beard, I used poor products and I failed. Third attempt, I used quality products and here I am. And it's just true. Like, guys are, I think, like intrinsically untrusting with stuff like this. And they just want to believe that beard products are a scam. They want to believe that it doesn't make a difference. But it just does. Like, could you imagine me having my beard without beard oil and beard wash?
I don't think you would.
I won it. There's no way. Giveaway ended. All right, let me take a look. 90 minutes left. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Why is it saying it's still working over here? April 2nd. Is that the... Oh, that's the wrong... Okay, I got you guys.
Oh, you're on the wrong one.
Yep. All right, 1 second here, guys. I'm looking at it right now.
Did you just copy and paste? Did you just copy and paste from here?
That's not the giveaway, though. That's my side of things. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, got you guys. Boom. Right there. So go ahead and click that link in the chat, you guys. Put your name, put your email, and we got you covered. You're all set on these ones. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Click that $30 gift card. Do you think the chains keep the animals from crossing? It could be.
I think so.
That makes sense as well. Yeah, that makes sense as well. All right, new one works. Yeah, we got it. We know that. We know this deal. The safari is really cool. Really cool.
I do like it.
We got to see the lions roaring and like play wrestling and stuff. That was cute. Yeah. We really liked it. This is bad to say. We had the worst host or driver of the Jungle Cruise out of the last like 6 years.
Because they're supposed to be like dry humor.
Yeah.
Funny dad jokes.
Yeah.
This guy was just too dry.
He was just kind of strange.
It's like monotone, but not in the good way.
Not in a deadpan Mitch Hedberg way. It was in like
awkward.
Not understanding the tone. Like he had to get feedback from every joke. And when he didn't, he'd find someone and be like, "Oh, it wasn't funny?" And the dad would be like, "It was. Like, good one. Yeah, good one." So yeah, absolutely. Why do they no longer ask me to identify which picture has a street light in order to prove? Yeah, I don't know. That's not on me. That's on them. I guess they've realized you are a human, Brian. That would make sense, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it was. The host was rough because he wasn't funny at all, and then another thing that slightly bothered me was we had two different safari drivers, and multiple times they had contradicting information.
True.
The first driver went really hard on cheetahs not being a big cat. And they're not a big cat because they don't roar, they meow and purr. And then
something with their claws too, right?
Something with their claws, yep. Yeah. And then the second driver was like, "Who likes big cats?" And then we come around the corner, I thought she was going to be like, "Psych, they're not." And she was like, "Cheetahs are the fastest of the big cats. Cheetahs," and just kept talking about cheetah being this of the big cats, this of the big cats. And I'm like, that's so confusing to our kids. And then like this morning, they're like, "Anybody have a guess at how fast an ostrich runs?" And Maddox is like, 40 miles per hour. And they're like, "The ostrich goes 35 miles per hour. And then our second host was like, "Ostrich run 40 miles per hour. Maddox is like, "What the heck? I was right that whole time." So yeah, it's yeah. And D says, "My favorite brands you've shown me is Deadman's. I love that." Yep. Chains are barriers too. They are electrified.
Huh. That's terrifying.
I don't want to see that. Yeah, that would not be fun.
I think they all know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Leo said, I think I had a guide like that on a duck boat in Michigan some years ago.
Wow.
Why you gotta do Michigan like that, Leo? Come on, man. Okay. Yay! Just had to click a box to prove my humanity. You passed. Yep, you're passed. The other driver was probably fresh out of uni and they had studied that argument, but it's not well known. Yeah, the driver that got it wrong was the oldest driver host lady that we've seen.
Yeah.
Sam's first comment is, "Wow, she's old." That was her, guys. That was her. That was for the job, you know. So
true.
Yeah. Okay. Get those entries in. But no, the safari was cool though. And Also, clicking the box doesn't prove you're a robot. It's the non-robotic movement you make. What?
What is a robotic movement, though?
Clicking the box doesn't prove it's the wow, so the boxes don't actually matter if you get it right? Because I've always stressed about like the tire on the motorcycle.
Part?
Like, do I click that? Or sometimes, especially when it's late at night and I'm enjoying myself, they'll put ones on there. They're like, please identify every picture that has a boat.
And it's a kayak.
And it's a kayak.
Remember that?
I freaked out. I had to go get Sam. I'm like, all right, I am way too elevated for this right now.
Oh my gosh.
Is a kayak a boat? Are they tricking me? And you're telling me that it's not, it doesn't matter?
Dang.
Wow. You move the mouse irregularly?
I'm gonna try that next time. I guess I'm never on a computer, though.
But what if it fails? Then we're locked out.
Wait, what about on the phone?
Right. It must be a timing thing. Like the robot's like.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of Chewbacca-like.
I don't really know my Chewbacca.
Yeah.
We are in a Star Wars themed house.
Wow. In Michigan again, I saw a yacht named Boat. I love that. That's good. That's good. Yeah, what about on the phone? I'm on phone exclusively. That's crazy. That relieved maybe one of the biggest stressors of my life.
Oh my God.
Wow. Because it's like identify each box with a stoplight. And it's like, but this one has the tiniest corner of like the stem.
Right. And then does it count if it's not the light portion? It's just the box part of it? Only the circles?
Star Wars theme. What was Star Wars? Oh, Chewbacca. Oh, I did.
And I said our house.
Oh.
Sometimes he doesn't listen when I talk. It's true. Why are we so close, God?
Because you like me.
No, I mean like my face.
Oh, I had to bring him in to talk to him. All right. Now, where are my winners at? All right. Let me just go to it. All right. Now it's not going to load. It's like, are you a human? I don't know.
It's questioning you now.
Yep.
Did you just exit out of it?
I did.
Wow.
Sometimes you have to.
No winners tonight.
Sometimes you have to. All right. Hey, Amber, easy. I don't know if you guys remember last week. I went on this big setup and gave Sam the most layup question of all time, and she goes, "What?" So, hey.
Sometimes you just talk so much I can't focus the whole time.
Right back at you, cupcake. Easy, Amber. Okay. Donnie said, he goes, that is my name as you exit out. Yeah, no, I wasn't even able to pick anybody. Now I will. Now it goes both ways. No, it's only on stream. There will be times I zone out when she talks too, but.
It's because he's doing the backside of things here too.
Yeah.
So he'll be like clicking things and I'll say something and then the next minute he'll say the exact same thing.
I know.
And then you guys see me be like.
I know. I did it earlier. And I'm like, oh, what about this ride? You're like, yep, I talked about that. All right. It's coming, guys. It's loading, so stay tuned here. Okay. If you see your name on the screen, you do need to oh my gosh. You do need to comment to claim your victory. But it is. Guys, this is like running a spaceship over here. It's crazy. It's crazy, especially when you got mail packets distracting you.
Like, fidget toy.
Oh, I do always have a fidget toy during the stream. That was one of my selling points for the Chicago combs with the loop at the expo. Everyone come up like, oh, these are the best. And I'm like, they're so great. And I'm like, yeah, and if you have ADHD like me, it's also a fidget toy. And everybody loved it. We're in a Star Wars house. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment and claim your victory. Do we have Lexi Qualls? Lexi Qualls or doesn't crawl, but qualls. What's your kid doing? Qualling. It's just a lisp. Lexi Qualls.
That's offensive.
No, it's not. Maybe the people with lisps, but I didn't say it in a negative way. Lexi, I was gonna do a list on the congratulations, but my iPhone takes care of it for me anyway. Lexi, congrats. We're just having fun with our friends. Deadmans will be reaching out to your email to send you that gift card. Thank you guys for hanging out in an hour and a half with 150 people in here. That's quite that's quite the. And we'll go eat some cupcakes. All right.
I'm done.
Oh, guys.
I gotta go.
Guys. Oh man. I have so many more things I want to say like that, but I'm not going to. We are going to have one more day of the vacation and then 2 days of a trip home. But we do enjoy the trips home. And I don't even care how Maddox is going to act tomorrow. He's going to have his device for at least the first day back.
Oh my God.
I need to decompress. No, the ride was way worse than the outcome. So, yes. I came for the Disney chat. My husband will be thrilled. Oh, that's cool. I hope that we fulfilled the Disney chat. That's so cool, Lexi. Thank you. All right, everybody. We're going to get out of here. Sam C., final words for our friends. Thank you, Arden.
Book a Disney vacation.